Hi, I'm Kathy from the Delafield Quilt Company, and if you're new here, I love quilting and I love sharing the projects I'm working on and how I made them. For this video, I've got this adorable little Irish chain quilt to show you. I hope that you enjoy the video. So the fabric that I'm using today is from the designer Alison Glass. I just love her colorful prints. And these ones come from her boutique collection called Stitch. And then the others come from Sunprint 2020. And I just picked a few that were in the greens and blues. So I'm going for more of a St. Patrick's Day theme type blanket here. I'm also including some white grunge, and this is the Essence color. So this quilt measures 37 inches by 43 inches. This is a very fat quarter friendly quilt, and you need 3 of the green. I actually pulled in a few others because I wanted a nice mixture, and then 5 white fat quarters for the background. For the binding, you're going to need about a 1/3 yard, and for the backing, about 1.5 yards. So the first thing that I did for this quilt is I cut all of the strips. From the white fat quarters, you're going to need to cut 24 strips, and they're going to be 1.5 inches wide by the long length of the fat quarter, so the 21 inch or 22 inch side of the fat quarter, depending how big your fat quarter is. And then same thing for the green fabrics. Again, 1.5 inch strips, the long length of the fat quarter, and you're going to need 30 of the green strips. And then for the 3.5 inch squares, you're going to need a total of 71 of these. So the first thing we're going to do is arrange the strips, and we're going to sew these as strips, and then we're going to slice them up to save time. It makes this project go really quick. So I'm going to arrange these so that they are the green, a white, a green, and then a white, a green, and a white, and then a green, a white, and a green. And then I'm just going to sew these strips together using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Okay, so I've got all of my strips sewn together, and I've got my one with the 2 greens and the white in the middle. The next one was 2 whites and a green in the middle. And then the last one was 2 greens and a white in the middle. And you're going to want to sew the rest of the strips in the same fashion. The next thing I want to do is I want to press the seams, and I'm going to actually press the seams open. Since these are going to be really small pieces, I want them to lay nice and flat. So I'm going to just press the seams open, and then I'm going to starch them really well. I find that starching these before I cut them really helps keep these little pieces a little more crisper and lay a little bit flatter. Okay, and then to cut the strips, we're just going to start with a clean edge. And we're going to cut all the strips that we've sewn together in sections of 1.5 inches. And you should get about 13 pieces from each of your sets. All right, so I've already got a set cut and pressed. So I'm going to just show you how we assemble the little blocks. Essentially, we're just making a 9 patch, and we're just going to arrange this so the pieces that have the 2 greens on the sides are on both top and bottom, and then the 2 whites with the green in the middle is in the middle. And then we're just going to sew this little 9 patch together. Okay, so I've just got my 3 piles here of my little pieces, and I'm going to just start by sewing the first 2 together, and I'm going to sew all these 2 rows together, and then I'm going to come back and sew the bottom one on. I'm just going to quickly run these all through the machine without cutting in between. I'm not even pinning these, I'm just lining up the seams since they're so little, and I am just holding them in place with my fingers. Okay, I'm just cutting all my little pieces apart from being chained together. And then I'm going to press them. And just like I did with the strips, I'm going to press the seams open. And like with the strips, I'm going to just give these a little starch just to make sure it lies really flat. Then when you finish all of your squares and you've got them all pressed nicely, then we can assemble the quilt. Then for the first row, we're going to do 6 of the little 9 patches and 5 of the white squares. And then for the second row, it's going to be the opposite. It's going to be 6 of the white squares and then 5 of your 9 patches. I'm just going to keep going on this project and I'm going to sew these together and then I'm going to show you how this looks when it's all done. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and visit us at delafieldquiltco.com. Have a great day.